Hey everybody, big welcome back to a new tank build on my channel. Unfortunately, this is not my new tank. Rather, this is out at Fragbox Corals in Toronto. A buddy of mine, March, is the owner of the store and great guy. That's where I went to get my tank drilled and a sump and a pump and some other stuff that you're going to see. I just wanted to show you a quick little tour around the store. Sorry about the shaky, but that's just what's up. I got shaky hands, so you just have to kind of deal with it. Good news is that I hopefully will be getting down there next weekend and doing a proper full-on tour of the store and talking with him about the store. And he's a great resource for anybody local in the Toronto area, as that's where he's located. But not only that, he also ships. So you can go on his website, fragbox.ca, and ship. And he's got a lot of really nice stuff, as you can see, and easy to deal with and everything like that. You can't go wrong. And so I'm looking forward to going out next week and making a video. But here we are actually looking at my tank. This is my 44-gallon Starfire glass aquarium. I paid $200 for the tank and the stand, and it was drilled for a drain, but needed the overflow, or sorry, the return line drilled, and because I didn't want to go over the back of the tank. So as soon as I hit him up and said, "Hey, do you think you'd be able to help me with this?" He said, "Sure, bring the tank on down." And here we go. So he's already marked it. We were trying to make sure that we could fit it and still have room for the both bulkheads to fit. So basically, I'm going to speed this up here in a second. I just kind of wanted to show you the process for drilling a tank, but I didn't really want to drill through the back of the tank either. Like I thought about it and then teeing off, but then I just figured it'd just be cleaner to bring it up through the overflow. So that's my buddy March there drilling away, and I've actually got this little piece of glass still. I kept it like a little souvenir. So here you'll see he's wiping it away. He's going to make sure that we are on the proper placement, which we were, although at that point I don't think it would have mattered. I don't really think you could have stopped. So here we go, speeding it up. Um, so this tank's actually replacing my 34-gallon Red Sea reefer, which I love. It's a great little tank. The only thing though was that I missed having a sump. Many of you don't know, but if you go back to my older videos, you'll see I used to have actually a beautiful 200-gallon, and it was like a huge peninsula tank, and you walk all around it and everything like that. Big sump, like I had a 90-gallon sump or something under it. Um, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be building until I get a permanent place where I'm buying. I don't want to, like right now I'm just renting, and when I'm buying, I will want to go like 500 gallons, build my dream system. But in a rental home, you got to worry about the uh, the floors and whatnot. And Marcello there, he just whacked his head off the corner of the tank, so that was good. Knocked some sense into him. So here he was, just showing, not showing me, doing some of the plumbing for me, getting the fittings on, and we were trying to get it as as ready as it could be to bring home and set up. Now I'm back home, so I wasn't happy with the way the tank is on the bottom clear. I prefer black, and I'll probably end up adding the sand. But for now, and talking to March there, and I agree with him on it, that best just to add the sand slowly over time if I choose to put the sand back in, because now the tank's been set up for a long time, and if I try to put the sand in, it's going to be full of nitrates and bacteria and whatnot that we don't want. So now I'm painting the inside of the stand. It wasn't really painted all that nicely, I guess. So I don't know if that was overspray or speckled on purpose or whatever. But anyway, um, wanted just a nice, clean, bright white, make it look a little bit nicer. So here I am painting away, showing you my skills. And here I am out in my driveway, and it was cold out, trying to get the plumbing in place. And while I was doing this, I actually realized that I was short a fitting. When I left Frag Box, I knew he was short a couple of fittings, um, but unfortunately, just due to time of day and stuff, I was weren't able to go out to the store to get them. So I just said, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get my own." And I screwed up though, and I forgot to get one. So anyway, so still got Coraline on the bottom at this point, but I've actually used a razor blade. I already scratched that off, so that's off now. And you'll see with the placement now how that is coming out the top of the overflow. Part of me still kind of wants to tee it off and add a second one going the other direction, but I don't know. I'll probably just leave it like this for now. Then I was talking to him about pumps because this sit flat against a wall, like kind of in my hallway, where the stairs run up behind it, and this is kind of like against a wall. Anyways, where it is, I don't want a big gap behind it. It wouldn't look good. So he was talking to me about some new aqualumination pumps that don't take up really any room behind the glass for the magnet and whatever. So hopefully in an upcoming video when he's got those in, we'll when he was telling me that he thinks they're gonna drop in price. So we're gonna give it a few weeks or something and see if they do come down in price and get those going. Okay, so here we are now. I've got the tank in place and getting the plumbing set up, and then the little pump. I bought this little pump from him, and it's so small compared to like what I'm used to on my big 200 gallon, but and it's got a what is that, a high level sensor or low level sensor, whatever it is. So I don't know, I don't have that connected right now. As of right now, I was just testing it out. It's running fresh water in the garage. It kind of smelled, everything smelled a little bit chemically, so I wanted to just run some fresh water through it and ignore all the water all over the floor. That's just my garden hose there. It sprays everywhere. And then this is a skimmer. I was actually going to use another skimmer I have, and then I was looking around online. I saw this thing, it was like 70 bucks. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. It's a little smaller than I thought it really would be, going by the pictures, but for 70 bucks, I thought, whatever, give it a go. So I grabbed that and set it up. Right now, I've got it running in the garage, just running fresh water through it, just to try to get rid of any manufacturing chemicals that may be on this stuff. So the official setup video hopefully will be within the next, couple of days anyway, when I get some time, because it's going to take definitely a few hours to make the switch. But so hopefully you guys will come back for that. So there's a little thing there. Anyway, we'll see how it all goes. And the Esh hops or whatever sump is pretty cool too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next part. Coming soon.